Hey, what's up, Funkheads? 2018 was a pretty good year for Funko when it came to design, paint jobs, originality with the Funko Pops, but it wouldn't be collecting plastic if I didn't also make a whole video about me just complaining about what I consider the worst Pops of the year. So if you don't like to hear any negativity, you might want to skip this video, go to my channel, and watch my best of 2018 video. But for the rest of you, I'm going to count down the worst Pops of 2018 from 10 to 1, let you know exactly why I think they're the worst ones. Some of you may think these Pops aren't that bad. Some of you may think there are worse Pops out there, and I more than welcome you to put that in the comments below. Just remember that this is my opinion. Alright, now on to the worst of the worst, starting at number 10. The two original Bruce Lee Pops are some of my favorites in my collection, but this beta exclusive that was released at San Diego Comic-Con is one of the laziest variants I have ever seen. All they did was change his pants from black to white, which wouldn't be that bad, I guess, if they didn't also include the cuts on his face and body. Those cuts are from the end of Enter the Dragon, where he's wearing black pants. So it's not accurate at all, but would have been more accurate without those cuts. And honestly, he should just be in a different pose. A differently posed Bruce Lee with these white pants would have been great. Or if they only had the license from Enter the Dragon, just put him in the black pants, but with the white top, and maybe kicking or something. That would have been accurate. It would have been very different from the other ones, and just wouldn't have been so damn lazy. They also made one that was just all painted gold, and that's super lazy too, but I guess not as bad as just basically making the pants white. The common Tyrannosaurus Rex is just so damn stupid. They decided to make it just like the regular size Pop, even though it's Tyrannosaurus Rex. So this guy's basically the same size as a Velociraptor. It just looks so dumb putting this guy next to your other Jurassic World and Jurassic Park Pops. It should have been at least a 6-inch Pop. They made a 10-inch Pop, but of course that's a Target exclusive, so good luck with that. And he's also very top heavy, so he has trouble standing. Not to mention he's in a sideways box, so that makes displaying him inside the box even more annoying. There's literally nothing I like about this Pop. How is this a movie moment? This is basically just two Pops on a stand. Grindelwald is just standing there, hands to his side, almost like an old school Pop. And the Deathstraw is just standing there too. I mean, I guess his wings are open. And they're not even like centered very well on the stand. That's annoying. And this just doesn't even seem accurate. It's just very, very lame to be calling this a movie moment. Like if they wanted to make something with a Deathstraw, it would have been better if they would have done Harry Potter and Luna Lovegood from the Order of the Phoenix when Luna Lovegood throws it like a piece of meat. And she's explaining what the Deathstraws are. That would have been way better. I mean, I guess they have to make it from the Crimes of Grindelwald, but if it's going to turn out this lame, like, don't do it at all. Like, don't waste the plastic on it. Overall, the design of this Pop, like, isn't that bad. Like, this isn't on the list because he has a bad paint job or the sculpt isn't, like, decent. It's just the fact that, does this look like an exclusive to you? Like, a Comic-Con exclusive to you? Because it doesn't to me. This looks like about as common as an Aquaman Pop can get. If this didn't have that sticker on it, this would be the common in the set that's just warming the shelves because it's the most boring. And you can still go to the Hot Topic website and get this guy, so it kind of is warming the shelves, which is kind of rare for a Comic-Con exclusive. There's just nothing about this Pop that screams special. It's just a case of them putting a sticker on it to try to sell more of a Pop that probably wouldn't have sold at all if it was just in the regular set of Pops. Similar to the Grindelwald and Deathstraw movie moment, maybe this one should have been left on the drawing board. I mean, it's a memorable scene, it's a good idea, and it's called Finding Your Voice, so they have to give her a mouth. But look at it. Why is her mouth so fucked? It's like crooked in the wrong way. Why did they give her those buck teeth? Why does it look like this mouth should have been like on the Joker? It looks horrible. Partly what makes it look so bad are those gigantic chiclet looking teeth they gave her. Like if you look at the original drawing, you don't even see her teeth, you see her tongue. And maybe they should have put a little bit of a tongue on there, but not teeth like that. It's just really, really off-putting. I mean, the rest of the Pop is okay. It's just that little detail of that mouth just ruins the whole thing. It looks hilariously bad. And then we got this. What the fuck is this? Why is Jeffrey wearing an Iron Man suit? Why does it look more like a camel than a giraffe? Maybe because it has no neck. I mean, wow, look, what a great idea. A giraffe without a neck. The first thing that people think about when they think about giraffes is that they have a long neck. I mean, this is a Canadian convention exclusive. Like, I guess it would have been better if they just would have put a moose head on Iron Man, I guess. That would make more sense to me. And then maybe make his, like, reactor shaped like a maple leaf or something. That would have been all right. This is just bizarre. It's ugly. It's stupid. And it's definitely one of the biggest head scratchers of the year for me. Of course, every year there are going to be some lazy chases. And this year, I think it's a tie between Sergeant Johnson from Halo and this Christmas Darth Vader. The Christmas Darth Vader was already lazy. All they did was put a candy cane in his hand instead of a lightsaber, like whoop-de-doo. And then the chase is just the candy cane glowing in the dark. Like just a little tiny part of the pop glows in the dark. Like not even the whole thing. And that's the chase. And like, since when do candy canes glow anyway? It doesn't even make sense. It's like lazy on top of lazy. It's like a lazy pop to begin with. And they found a way to make the chase even lazier. And then the Sergeant Johnson, I mean, all they did was put a turd in his mouth. Just a little turd, and now this is a chase. Just super, super lazy. I mean, look at this. This is a good chase. 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 These two are total shit. Nearly Headless Nick. Put your pitchforks down. I do think the actual design of the pop is good. I like the character. I like the pop. Why I'm putting this on the list though is because I think this is one of the worst things that Funko does. They release a pop like this that every Harry Potter fan's gonna want. It's different, it's original. It's really cool how they did the head kind of coming off like that. But then, like a month later, they go and release for San Diego Comic-Con the exact same pop, but just glow in the dark. Which is how this pop should be to begin with. This pop should have been just glow in the dark to begin with. There should be one version of it, and it should be glow in the dark. Because he's a goddamn ghost. The Moaning Myrtle is glow in the dark, and this guy should have been from the start as well. It's just one of the worst kind of double dipping habits that Funko does, and it's super annoying. They did it last year too with Cat Dog. They released just a regular Cat Dog, and then for the Comic-Con, they released the flocked version, which makes more sense for an animal. Just like how glow in the dark makes more sense for a ghost. It's just super greedy, and I really hope that they just cut this out. No surprise here, I think it's pretty unanimous amongst the Funko community that this is one of the worst releases of the year. The Fishman from the Shape of Water has got to be one of the ugliest executions of a pop ever. Like, the original design looks pretty good, but I don't know what happened in between that design and that finished product. It just looks completely unfinished. Not sure why they went with that super dark black with the super hard lines underneath the eyes. Like, if you look at the original concept, it's kind of fuzzy, so it kind of blends in because it's just his like skin and scales. Like, why is that line so hard? And then why are the fins on top of his head just unpainted? Like, this pop literally looks like they took it off the assembly line halfway through production. Just not sure why there's no paint on those fins. And look at the mouth. Why is it wearing lipstick? I mean, it's just nightmarish. I really don't get what happened here. I don't know who would okay this. What kind of licensing is going on that they would have to do this? Because I can't imagine any designer, anybody with like both of their eyeballs would look at this and go, oh yeah, man, that looks great. You know, send it out. It's just horrible. And for me, the worst pop of the year is Claire Dearing from Jurassic World. I mean, look at this thing. Like, who painted it? Stevie Wonder? I mean, look how sloppy that is. Why did they put so much blush on her cheeks? It looks like somebody slapped her up. And it's just overall so generic and boring. Like, if you had never seen this pop before, like it wasn't out to market yet, and somebody just handed you this pop, you know, put it in your hand and goes, I'll give you $1,000 if you can correctly guess who this is in the next 5 seconds. I seriously doubt anybody's going to look at this pop and go, oh, that's Claire Dearing. Obviously, that's Claire Dearing from Jurassic World. Super generic, super boring, super sloppy, super ugly. It belongs in a landfill. It's a hideous piece of shit, and I hate it. Alright, motherfunkos. That was the worst of 2018 in my opinion. Let me know if you agree or disagree, what you think I'm wrong on, what you think I'm right on, what you think is the worst, or anything else you'd like to say. Thanks for watching and take it easy.